So what is better, the convenience of a Magsafe power bank or the versatility of a traditional power bank like these ones that you see here on the table? So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth of the difference between these two devices and which ones do I use the most. Is it the Magsafe devices or is it the power bank? And which lifestyle do you need to use one and to use the other? Or can I use the two? And I definitely need the two for my life. If you have all those questions, stay tuned until the end of the video. Hi everyone, Marcus here from EdPack, and if you love tech and if you love discounts, this is the place for you. And today we are going to talk about the subject that I don't see a lot of videos online talking about, that is the benefits of having Magsafe against a traditional power bank. And since I have multiple options, and this is just few options that I have in the house, and I always debated which ones do I take with me on a trip, I thought to basically talk a little bit more about the difference and what I found that is worth it your money. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, definitely continue here. So here on the table, I have few solutions of power banks, mini power banks, and obviously I have here three different Magsafes, one of 5,000, two of 10,000, one that charges slower, one that charges a little bit faster. I have here with graphene batteries. So I have basically covered them for a long period of time. But I continue to find that it's difficult to decide which ones to go for. And I'm going to explain a little bit more in depth the benefits of one compared to the other. When we talk about Magsafe, it's obviously a new technology. It doesn't cover all the brands in the world. Magsafe is something that is proprietary to iPhone. So if you don't have an iPhone, definitely you need to go to the power bank solution. But when we talk about Magsafe, I really find it very, very handy because you don't need any cables. It'll just connect to your phone and is ready to go, and you'll start charging your phone. So definitely a plus and definitely something that I really, really like on Magsafe. But not all the devices will be good, because if you choose a device like this one that is slightly longer, is going to basically not sit properly and is going to move around. So you have to have that in consideration. And obviously is also the amount of space that is going to take from your pocket. So having a solution that is slightly smaller like this one that is just 5,000 milliamp hours can be a better solution, because it's going to be a little bit more compact and it sits better behind your phone. So you have to have that in consideration when you are trying to decide to buy a Magsafe. And also you need to be sure that the case that you have Magsafe compatibility, so you have a good magnet. Otherwise that one is just going to fall, and you don't want that. So you want one that it gets and is stick to your phone quite well, like this one that I just showed to you guys. But that's not all perfect, because when you look to a Magsafe, you have a limitation of size of that battery. Here you have 10,000 milliamp hours and here you have 20,000 milliamp hours. But it's not real 10,000 milliamp hours on the Magsafe, because if you look to this one, from the 10,000 milliamp hours, 4,000 milliamp hours are gone. So when you go to a more traditional power bank like this one that have 20,000 milliamp hours, you'll have here 19,600 watt hours on the Shargeek 140 watts. And when we talk also in charging, here you have the possibility to charge the fast charging of 30 watts, but here you can charge up to 65 watts. So in other words, I can charge faster 20,000 milliamp hours than I can charge 10,000 milliamp hours, and in reality they are just 6. So you have some limitation and some advantage from one device to another. But you have plenty of advantage with Magsafe. One of them is you don't need any cable to charge your phone. Like I said before, it's compact, it's portable, you can fit it on your pocket, you don't have to have a cable going around. It's wireless charging, so in other words, you'll be able to put, for example, here your earbuds and charge it. So definitely another big advantage of this device. But it's not all perfect, because if you decide to go to a solution like this one that only have 5,000 milliamp hours, that in reality they are 2,800 milliamp hours, will not allow to fully charge your phone. So for that you need something that is a little bit more bulky, and also you risk that it doesn't fit properly, but in this case it fits properly. But if I grab my Icemag, the old generation, basically it falls out because the magnet can't really sit properly, and this magnet is slightly weaker. So you definitely need to be sure that you buy the right one for you, but you will never be able to completely fully charge. If it's not aligned, you can basically lose that connectivity and you think that you are charging but you are not. So definitely have that in mind when you choose to go to a Magsafe. The last thing obviously to have in consideration when you choose to go to a Magsafe is the fact that you can only charge one device, something that it doesn't happen when you jump into a power bank like this one, that I can connect it to devices and I can charge up to 140 watts at the same time, 100 through the USB-C and 40 through the USB-A. So now let's talk about the big advantage of having a power bank like this one. One of them is, like I said before, charging more than one device at once. It allows also, I don't know if I can show you guys, but if I do a double press here, you can see that the green changed there. So it basically allows low current. I can charge things that doesn't need fast charging, so definitely a plus. And also it gives you the possibility not just to charge your phone, but charge things like your laptop, your Nintendo Switch, or even your computer. So definitely a plus. The last big advantage that you have with the power bank compared to Magsafe is the speed that you can charge your phone, because here you are not limited to the protocols of Magsafe, that from some devices is 7.5 watts and for others is up to 15 watts. So have that in mind. If you are searching for something to charge really fast and you don't care about hanging around with a cable, you'll be able to charge much faster if you use a power bank. But now let's compare a little bit more the potential of having a power bank compared to a Magsafe. Here, like I said, you have 20,000 milliamp hours. To have similar size of battery of this, you'll need basically 3 of this one. Is going to cost you more money and also will only allow you to charge your phone. Yes, you can connect through the USB-C, you can connect other devices, but it's definitely not the same because you can only charge one device per time. And even buying 3, you are still short by 1,600 milliamp hours compared to the Shargeek 140. And you need to also understand that the power bank is much more universal than a Magsafe. First of all, you can connect the power bank to any phone that you have, and the Magsafe you can only connect obviously to your iPhone, and depending on the size of the iPhone and the case that you are using, maybe the Magsafe is not for you, or maybe that specific Magsafe is not the perfect one to use on your phone. If you have an iPhone that is the big one like me, that I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, is not a problem. But if you have, like my wife, you have the iPhone 16, you struggle a little bit with some of this one, so you have to choose a solution that is a little bit more compact like this one, but maybe you'll not be able to do a full charge like it happened with this device. So overall, which ones fits better your lifestyle? That's completely up to you. If you travel a lot, you have multiple devices, you don't have only iPhones to charge, I think that the power bank will be a much better solution for you. If you have iPhone, you don't mind to connect a cable to connect this device to another phone, you don't mind the amount of battery that you lose with 10,000 milliamp hours, like here you lose 4,000 milliamp hours, and comparing to a power bank, in this case I only lose 400 to 20,000. So if I was putting in perspective and I was putting this at the same level, here I was losing basically 8,000 milliamp hours and here only 400 milliamp hours. So putting that all together, you need to consider if the convenience of having a power bank, the possibility to even have a stand that obviously the power bank doesn't allow you to do that, is it worth it, the loss of battery? And obviously if your pockets are a little bit small, maybe you want to have a power bank somewhere else, maybe on your backpack or in a small bag where you just have the cable coming out and basically putting your phone on your pocket, because in that way it's obviously going to be a little bit more convenient on your pockets, on your trousers, than something like a Magsafe. Saying this, which one you'll pick, the Magsafe or the power bank? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Marco, this is MedPack. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, smash a thumbs up, do whatever you want, but always with a smile on your face, and I hope to see you in the next one.